Good morning, welcome back to my channel. The piggies are eating their spring mix. They're pretty mad at me, still mad at me. This weekend I clipped all their nails and I gave Perla and Philomena and Petunia a haircut. Petunia's didn't come out too bad. Just kind of gave her a nice little trim here, but Perla, yeah, I kind of did a hack job on her. It's really hard. I tried to do it symmetrical, but yeah, when you have a little piggy that's wiggling and doesn't really want to get her hair cut, and she really hates getting her hair cut, and I always cut the butt part really short so it's easy for her to clean back there. And she kicks me. She'll kick me with her back legs when I'm doing her hair, so it's quite difficult. I'm looking at Philomena is underneath the ramp right now. It looks like she grabbed some lettuce and ran under the ramp, but she'll come out in a little bit and you'll see her hair isn't any better. It might even be worse, but I know it'll grow back, and I just gave them a night. It's been so hot. I wanted to cut their hair really good. Philomena is even harder to cut her hair because she just wiggles and she tries to run, and she actually went, I call it a fake bite, where she'll grab my finger in her mouth, but she won't bite down. And it's like she's trying to warn me or what, but she never bites. It's just like a fake bite, like, I don't know, but she would never really bite me, which I think is kind of cute. She gets really mad at me. So both of them are still somewhat traumatized from the haircut, but I know it'll grow back. I try to make it symmetrical, but it's hard when they wiggle so much, and their hair, they've got the little rosettes going, so the hair goes every which way, so it's just a mess. But so I'm almost embarrassed to put it on camera, but I might as well admit that I'm definitely no hairstylist. Poor babies. But it'll grow back a little bit. I always cut it too short when I do it, but in a couple weeks it'll kind of even out. I don't know, I might have to do a little fix-up job on Philomena's back there, because she looks like she has bad hair. But the main thing is, I'm sure they're more comfortable. And of course everybody got their nails clipped. It usually takes me about 2 days to do all their nails. I usually start like this weekend. I clipped a few on, actually did all the ones with their hair that needed their hair done on Saturday, and then the other ones, the short haired ones, I clipped all their nails on Sunday after church. So it is quite a process. It's not that it takes that long. The hardest part really is getting them. Especially after I grab a few and start clipping, then the others kind of know, so they spread the word around. She's clipping her, it's nail clipping time, run, hide. So in a pen this huge, there's a lot of places where they can hide, and it's really hard to get them. Usually what I do is I put out some fresh hay, and then when they all go in the hay, I'll block off a section, and so they can't run. Like, I'll block off the under the loft part, because you can imagine it's quite difficult to grab a piggy under the loft. I just vacuumed down there. I still need to put their fresh beds down. I decided to take all their beds up and put all fresh beds down there, but I vacuumed, and then I got all excited. Well, they got all excited about eating, and I forgot to finish the job, so I still need to put their beds down. But yeah, when they hide underneath the loft, it's really hard to get a hold of them So that's really the most difficult part of the process, is just getting each one. So I have to, clip a few nails and then let it rest and let them put their guard down, more or less, and then grab a few more. So it's a process, but all their nails are clipped, and I usually try to clip their nails once a month. So they're good. They're good for another month, and poor, poor Perla and Philomena are, I guess Perla's not too bad. It's just really, really short. Poor baby. And it looks like her head is all squished in because all that hair is cut off out of her face. Philomena might need a little touch up in the back there. But she fights me the most. She tries to run and she it's really crazy. Perla just kicks me with her back feet. Which is kind of funny. I mean, I'm this huge human to them. They're so little, but they fight back. So, I don't know if I was that little, if I would fight back somebody as big as I am, but they don't care. They'll fight back. And some of the others will, when I'm clipping their nails, they'll do that fake bite thing too, where they'll grab my finger in their mouth, but they never really bite down. It is kind of funny. It's like they're telling me, look, I really don't like this, but I don't want to make you too mad, but I need to get my point across here. And it's really something, because if they did bite down, they could really cause some damage. So I'm fortunate that they don't really want to hurt me, because if they wanted to, they really could, and I'm sure they know that. But they're very interesting little creatures. Very smart, very, very smart. I've been outsmarted quite a bit this weekend trying to get one piggy or the other and how they can maneuver and hide. They act like they're running one way, and then they'll turn and go the opposite way, and I'm like, oh, I was outsmarted again. And of course I don't want to stress them out, so then I just stop and wait, a half an hour or so, and then they forget that they're being chased, or and then I usually can get them. So it's all a game, a strategic game there we have to play to get them all rounded up one by one. But we did it, and they're still mad at me. But when I come into the room, unless of course there's food involved, they run for their lives, like they think I'm going to cut their nails again. And hopefully another couple days and they will forget the tragedy of having their nails done and their hair done. But right now they're enjoying their spring mix. I just vacuumed their pen, so I need to go put their beds down. I'm waiting for them to finish eating because I don't want to disturb them. And they did get some fresh hay yesterday. I cleaned all that out. And of course they got their hay up here as well. And they got their pellets. So they are all set for the day, and I'm headed to work. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what's going on. And let you know that my guinea pigs are not very happy with me right now. Petunia's doing really well. She was eating hay earlier this morning, and she did a good job on her spring mix. She's wandering around. She's like, where are my beds? Where are the beds? They're not used to not having beds down there. So they're all just kind of like wandering around. Like, wait a minute. What's going on in here? Where are the beds? Where did the beds go? I had to put beds out there for you guys. Alright. Petunia is just bewildered. It's like, what is going on here? Mama, give us our beds. We ate, and now we want to take our nap. So I better get moving on that. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It really does help. I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.